3. We're going to be live in 1 minute. And you're originally from Cuba, right?
Nicaragua.
Ah, Nicaragua. What did I say? Wait, let me write it down. See, I have to write everything, you know, with so many people.
Oh yeah, you have some different people, so.
From all over the world now. All right. We're doing the transfer. Okay. Almost there. And I'm going to tag you. We are live. Thank you everyone for being here at the Wellness Hub, where we have a series called People Helping People. Wherever you are in the world, welcome again. Today we have a wonderful, wonderful lady who is going to tell us everything about what she's doing to help people from all different facets of life. Her name is Gioconda. I'm going to say the whole name, which is Gioconda Bagnariol, also called Yoko Bagnariol. All the way from, she's here in Miami, but she's from Nicaragua, and she's going to tell us everything that she offers. She is incredible. So fasten your seatbelts. Let's see what she has for us. Yoko, thank you for being here.
My pleasure, Monica. Thank you for inviting me.
So tell us, what are you doing right now? Because there's so much. Today we're going to cover, you know, a little bit of everything that you offer, that you do with people. You change their lives. Tell us.
Well, my mission in life is to support people, you know, at the emotional level. But by doing that, I have to pay attention to every person in an integrated way. Meaning that the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body. So to do that, I have different certificates from Quantum Integrative Medicine, from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, from the Mikao Usui Institute, and here from IACT for Hypnosis. Because I wanted to, as you know, you start getting more and more into the holistic arena, you understand how everything is related to each other. And you know that in order to heal anything, you have to get deeper and deeper in the emotional side. And that's why after I graduated from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, I got a certification from Quantum Integrative Medicine, because I have been using it like for over 25 years now. And I truly believe that behind any illness, there's an emotional component. And if we don't pay attention to that, it's going to be really difficult for the person to heal.
Wow, so quantum, tell us more about this, this special technology. Yeah, quantum integrative medicine.
Mm-hmm. This is like quantum physics applied to our bodies. If you Google quantum physics, you see that it's everything about energy. So that's what the way we do it with quantum integrative medicine. Here I have special units made out of quartz, semi-precious stones, and obsidian to help align the chakras and align the systems. Because when we are getting the wrong foods, you know, not a good nutrition, or the emotions that are out of control, or we have traumas, different things, then our chakras get out of alignment. So in order to heal, that's one of the first things that we have to do, to align the chakras and align the systems. And every unit has a specific vibration, a frequency of vibration to resonate with our cells, our organs, glands, and systems. And that's how, you know, we get aligned, energetically aligned. So I do that with quantum integrative medicine. And I also use the Hebrew pendulum to
And
work.
what is that? What is that? I read it, and yeah, I never. What is the Hebrew pendulum?
The Hebrew pendulum is a very ancient technique that it's a pendulum, not like the traditional one that most people know. It has like a flat side to detect energies, and it has another side with hollow lines, which is used to irradiate the good energies. So we use sacred words from the Hebrew, and they are written on labels, and the label is attached to the pendulum, and that's how we radiate energies. And I use them. There are a lot of different uses, for the Hebrew pendulum to cleanse people, properties, homes, houses, to help with viruses like the one we have now, to help people at the DNA level, aligning all the 13 layers of the DNA, a lot of different things. The chakras themselves, there's many, many beautiful things that you can do with the Hebrew pendulum. And a very good thing is you can use them remotely, especially nowadays when people still have, maybe some people are still afraid, to go out, or they prefer to stay home and have their therapies done remote. Then I can integrate the different techniques that I have.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. So depending on what the person needs, you use different techniques, right?
Yes, yes, because like for hypnosis, I can do hypnosis integrating some of the units that I have from quantum integrative medicine. And then I get deeper and lasting results because they go deeper on the emotional level, on the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, all the levels that you're supposed to be working, you get deeper and better results.
Wow. And the sessions are how long? We're having some people. Yeah, if you have any comments, guys, I always forget to mention, but write them down. Write them down because you have the opportunity to talk to Yoko live. So if you want to have a session, how does it work? Is it like a one time? Do you have to? It's better to do like a repeated sessions. I mean, how does it work, and how long is a session with you?
Yeah, initial consultation is a little long because it's 2.5 hours. The intake form goes into deep details, about your emotional state of mind, your relationships, work, lifestyle, nutrition, all of those areas. That's why it's 2.5 hours. And follow-up sessions are hour and a half. Now, it all depends, on the reason why people come for consultation. Nobody needs to be sick to come and see me. If you want to be balanced, if you want to be centered, if you want to experience an alignment, like right now is the beginning of the year, a great time, a great opportunity to start balanced, centered, focused to get all the opportunities that we have ahead of us. That's one good reason to come and see me. Now, for people that have maybe some kind of trauma like child abuse, some sexual abuse, stuff like that, that's another reason why you would come. Or anxiety, panic attacks, depression. I also see couples if they're having trouble. So then what I usually do is work with them separately, and when they are ready, we work together in a joint session, because, in order to address, the problems that they have, you have to go deeper to their emotional, individually to see what's going on in there.
Separately first, and then
Separately first, and then together with kids, sometimes, with daughters or sons, from my clients. Sometimes, of course, as we work on them, they happen to mention, my daughter is having this and this problem because maybe they had a divorce. Maybe that's the reason why they came to see me, because that's traumatic for a lot of people. And then that affect the kids. It's impossible, that the kids don't get impacted by that. So I also can help, the kids during those difficult times. Maybe somebody had a dear person, a friend or a loved one of the family that passed away. And it is a process, but if the person gets kind of emotionally there, like stuck, like they don't know how to move in life after something like that happened, that's another area that I can help as well.
Now, all these things you can do in distance, like through Zoom, but some things, I mean,
Yeah,
stones and things that you have to put on the person's body. How do you do? Of
yeah,
course, those you can't, but how do you do it? How do you do it
yeah.
logistically? I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, like for quantum medicine, for the units, of course, you know, they have to be in person here. But like before we got into this call, I mentioned to you that I was doing a cleansing of a home of someone that lives in France, because they can be done remotely. And with the Hebrew pendulum, I can work in person or remotely, and for hypnosis as well. So what I do is I get the initial consultation of the 2 hours, about an hour and 45 minutes, you know, over Zoom or Skype or the phone or whatever people's preference is. And then I go to the room where usually people would lay down, but in this situation, they will be doing that at home or wherever they are. So we will be, and I set a Zoom session on my phone so they can see what I'm doing. And we are kind of working together, even if they're not physically here. Another way to do that, we can do a meditation, and I can guide them what to do with their hands, you know, in order to start healing. There are many different things that we can do for remote sessions.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's beautiful. So basically the world is you can help everybody around the world. That's
Yeah.
that's wonderful. And do you have anything online? Do you have any Facebook? I know that you have a website, right, where people can reach you. Is that yours, or is just a center, the one that you have, Miami Holistic, that's your website?
MiamiHolisticHealth.com, that is my website. And there I really try to be very specific, have a lot of information on the different techniques, you know, that I use to support people. So MiamiHolisticHealth.com, and there's a contact.
That's where they contact you. Yeah, that's where they can
Yes.
contact you. Yes, I think I put everything. I even put your number there. I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
There's my phone number.
Yeah, and your email, so people can send you an email and request a personal direct consultation. That's beautiful. And now, is that free of charge? You have to pay for the consultation, right? You have to pay for it, the consultation.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
But
more or less the range. I don't know if people don't want to say prices, but you know.
very affordable. I don't mind saying the prices right now. What I have for the initial one, the 2.5 hours, is 130. Or, you know, if because before you asked me how often, most people come like on a monthly basis, because the same way we do maintenance to the cars, to everything, appliances and stuff, sometimes we forget about ourselves.
We are more valuable than a car. I know.
We should. And we're more important, you know, because if we're not in good health, emotionally, physically, mentally, you know what's going to happen. So if someone has come because, you know, they have a lot of anxiety, maybe the first times they should be coming like every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, and then every month.
Okay.
And then for follow-up sessions, hour and a half is 110.
Okay.
Those are my those are the prices I have right now. So very affordable for everyone. I have my home office, and it will be my pleasure to support anyone.
That's wonderful. And so what about hypnosis? Also, of course, you can do it remotely, right? And and is it are there different types of hypnosis, or it's just one? I mean,
well, for hypnosis, I offer packages or individual sessions. The package is 5 sessions at 600, or individual ones at 150. If people decide to maybe have one and experience it and see, you know, if that's something that they would like to have, I don't pressure them, you know, take the package, because, you know, I mean, you have to follow your heart and maybe just see if that works for you. And if people decide to continue to do the 3, 4, 5 sessions, then I'll give them, you know, the package price. That's for hypnosis. And it could be a regression, it could be just regular hypnosis, whatever you do, you know, it will be included in the sessions. And at the same time, I support them, you know, like I tried the last of the sessions from hypnosis to focus, you know, on their nutrition and other stuff, because emotions are related to everything else. So we cannot treat one thing separately from the rest, because I want them to continue being healthy, being stable, you know.
Yes. Now, when you took the IIN, right? The normal course, and then you took an extra course, right?
Yeah, the immersion program. I went into the immersion program for IIN. Yes, I did both.
So and was that like 1 year and then another year?
No, the other one was, as I recall, 3 months.
Oh, okay.
The immersion, just to get deeper into some aspects. But with quantum medicine, I got into all the area of nutrition, all the area, as I was telling you before, about the chakras, the alignment. And then they have an area of psychology as well. So I did some of the courses that they were offering to get into that area.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I never really, because I've met many people who went to IIN, but they never took this path that you took, and it's interesting very, because everything is related, and it's all connected. And if you fix one little thing, it's not enough. You have to fix the whole thing and go to the root. So this is what you do. You go to the root of everything. That's
I have seen people, you know, that they used to exercise and maybe eat well, you know, and then they end up getting cancer. And then you ask yourself, you know, what's going on? Because people think that that's enough. They forget about the emotional side of it.
Which is very, very important. Very important. And it's the easiest one to neglect because you don't see it. Many times you don't see it. And it's the accumulation of many things that happened in the past. And you may not see it at the moment. You know, many people are in denial.
Yes.
You know, and so you bring them back to the present, and and you clean up everything. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Well, Yoko, let me see if there's anything. Let's see if anyone has a question here. People have been coming, going, hypnosis, different types, Hebrew pendulum. Yeah, this Hebrew pendulum is, so is it a thing that you, I mean, pendulum is,
the only thing it looks different.
It has Hebrew letters or Hebrew words.
It's like a cork. Looks like a cork, but it has a special type of wood that is made of.
We should do a demonstration. One day we do a demonstration. One day we do a short demonstration of the Hebrew pendulum. That's very interesting. And well, I think we covered pretty much everything. Is there anything? I mean, what is it that you see in people sometimes that it's difficult for them to overcome? What is one of the things that you see? A common.
I would say fears. Fears could block anyone, any of us. It's like people, we could get like frozen in time, you know, in the moment. I'm not moving life because we're afraid to do things.
Afraid to make mistakes. Many times.
A million different answers to that.
And
that
so
maybe it makes sense for someone, but it makes total sense for the other person.
And so one of the ways would be to to come to you, and you can get, you can find ways through your techniques to release that fear. But it probably takes time. It's not a one-time thing. It's going to take a few times, more or less. I mean, when you have people that have like deep, big issues, how long does it take with all your techniques to see improvement and to see how many months or how many sessions?
People start feeling better at even just relax, after the first session, they feel that sense of relaxation, of feeling good. So that motivates them, to keep coming. And I don't want to say for anyone, any of us actually, in this whole planet to heal everything. I think we are all a work in progress, and this is like the layers of an onion. And then when people come here, maybe because of the divorce, and then they're feeling better, they start getting on with their lives, and in the process of healing that, then they get deeper and deeper and realize that they have been holding resentment for mom and dad or this or the other, and you get into something else. And then they realize, that trying to apply all of these things that they are learning into daily life, there's something that they can do with business as well. That this is not, there's nothing to or nobody to tell them that they shouldn't be applying this into their businesses. And then we get into that. So, in that way, I can support people in different areas of their lives.
For a long time. Yeah. So it takes time, and it depends on the person. It depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation.
Many things.
Yes. We are all different. Of course, when people feel good, they can say, well, Yoko, see you maybe, I don't know, in 2 months, 3 months, to see how things are going on in my life. And that's what some people do. And then they come back, and then they take a break, and,
Life, yes.
They go with the flow of life.
Trial and error.
Don't wait until you're again overcome with feelings and emotions to come back. Try, to acknowledge that things impact our lives, impact our emotions, and we should be taking care of them.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, I want to try. Let's see what I do. But I want to thank you so much. And I know that this is not it's not going to be the last time. I want to see you again. And hopefully, you give us a short demonstration of one of your special techniques. But I want to thank you very much for coming. And I hope to see you soon. So everyone, thank you for being here, and until next time, Yoko, thank you. Mwah.
Thank you so much.
Ciao. Ciao, everyone.
Ciao.